the deafening sound in our heads that we cannot disarm. Behind our eyes, the truth still hurts, and no one's ready to admit we may be out of time. Yeah, lay down our trouble and save what we can. Oh, please show me mercy, let go of my hand. Why don't we just tell our pride to stand down? We've surrendered love, there's no threat to us now. Yeah, this whole life so hard to defend. We follow its design until its bitter end. When it wants what it wants, and it can when it can, lead us into sorrow again and again. Yeah, lay down our trouble and save what we can. Oh, please show me mercy, let go of my hand. Why don't we just tell our pride to stand down? We surrendered love, there's no threat to us now. All of the pain, we're tripping on memories where nothing remains. All of the pain, we're tripping on memories where nothing remains. Yeah, there's no battle in our hearts. There's no high notes ascending into a victory march. I used to wish the wind would carry us away. I just can't trust it could send us to any better place. All of the pain, we need a victory march in our heart. Thank you. Thank you so much. In the great words of Charlie Manson, is it hot in here or am I crazy? Is it hot in here? Do you have a way to put another log on the AC in here a little bit? I'd love to just take this coat off, but I have some very country bumpkin stuff going on right now with poison ivy up both my arms, and neither of you want to be looking at that. So it's either me looking like I'm 50 or poison ivy. I don't know. I don't know which is worse. Anyway. Well, thanks again for coming out, and really excited to be back here on such a gorgeous day. It's been some 5 years since I've been here, and before that, maybe one other time in 20, so I need to get to know Galveston a little better, probably. This is a kind of an old-fashioned pandemic song at this point. This is true story. This is very autobiographical about the experience that I and Will together had during the lockup, and it's called When You Go Dark. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. When you go dark, I get so scared. I don't think you see me. I don't think you care. Well, I take your darkness personally. I know that it's worse for you than me. Both of us locked inside our minds. I don't think the key is in this wine. Sometimes I believe you want me to leave. Sometimes I think you would die without me. Sometimes I think I might die without you. See, when you go dark, I go dark too. If I run away, if I run away, if I run away, I'd want you to give me chase. Sometimes it's like we are lost at sea, and I have a compass that you don't believe. It makes me want to slip right down into the blue. See, when you go dark, I go dark too. If I run away, I'd want you to give me chase. If I run away, if I run away, if I run away, I'd want you to give me chase. See, when you go dark, I go dark too. Thank you. Thank you. So I'm from Memphis, Tennessee. If you didn't already know that. And in Memphis, we got this new airline called Allegiant Air, and you can fly from Memphis to Austin. At one time, when it first came around, real cheap. It was $36 one way. It's pretty cool. Will, being from Austin, Texas, I knew that meant that he was probably going to be taking a lot more trips to Austin because it was affordable. And I wrote this song as a little bit of a tongue-in-cheek warning to him if he started leaving me alone a bunch. So. If you don't hear a train, you're not in Memphis. If you don't hear a plane, you're not in Memphis. And if I can't hear you call my name, you're not in Memphis. Doesn't feel like home when you're not here. When you go away, it doesn't feel the same. And if I can't hear you call my name, you're not in Memphis. So I may get all dressed up and I'll go out on the town. I'll wear that dress you like and I'll let my hair down. And if I mess up and I end up fooling around, you're not in Memphis. Oh, what do you expect a fool like me to do? To sit at home and cry for a fool like you, just watching the clock tick away the hours, feel the old train rattle by, sit alone and listen to low-flying planes. Oh, I'd go insane if I can't hear you call my name. Days drag on so long when you're not here. If I go mad, I'm sure you are to blame. Oh, you know it makes me crazy when you leave. Please come home before I lose my way. Just watching the clock tick away the hours, feel the old train rattle by, sit alone and listen to low flying planes. Oh, I'd go insane, just watching the clock tick away the hours, feel the old train rattle by, sit alone and listen to low flying planes. Oh, I'd go insane if I can't hear you call my name. ashamed to say that I'm not going to be at my nephew's wedding tonight. My nephew, he decided to get married just a couple of weeks ago, so it wasn't, well, a couple of months ago, but I only knew about it a couple of weeks ago, and so it just wasn't in the cards for me to make it all work out. But he's getting married tonight, and it is a Renaissance fair themed wedding. He's way into it. He's got Asperger's and also does his now bride, as of tonight, will be his bride. And they're both really extraordinary people, very single-mindedly focused people. And he used to be way into bees, but now he's way into Renaissance fair and all of the reenactment kind of stuff. He has a character. He is the plague doctor. So he has this big, crazy leather mask, and he's got all the potions hanging from the big leather belt, and he wears platform boots and a wide hat. He's really got it going on, and I'm really sad that I'm not going to be at this wedding tonight, because I'm sure it's going to be amazing. It's going to be really amazing. So this is a song that I wrote about my older sister, his mother. And this song is specifically about the first 17 years of her life when she was an asshole. So she's a lovely person now, and I tell you this because it's important that you know that, because it's not the most flattering time of her life, and I didn't write about the good stuff. But she has raised 3 overachieving children that are highly independent and successful in their own ways. And yeah, so just keep that in mind while you hear this song. Big sister's got a light above. Big sister, big shadow. She's got the kind of shade that makes me afraid. Big sister, big shadow. Big sister's telling lies again. Big sister, big secret. Oh, I'm scared of her so I won't tell her so. Big sister, big secret. Yeah, she's daddy's girl, the one that made him sigh. And nice pretty things sparkled in his eye. And just about time these things lost their near their kin. But only she could be daddy's girl, and I was the one who should have been daddy's son. Big sister gets her first steps. Big sister learns to run. Big sister gets to daddy's knee before me. Big sister's no fun. Now I'm just playing with toys that she's played out, and I'm learning things that she has known about. I'm one step behind, I'm one step too slow. I can't keep up, and she won't wait up. She's daddy's girl, and I was the one who should have been daddy's son. Big sister gets new clothes. Big sister, big shadow. Big sister never wants me around. She don't care where I go. Big sister gets to first base. Big sister, big tramp. Big sister's wearing makeup on her face, and she don't care that I can't. scared of her soul. I won't tell a soul. Big sister, big secret. Yeah, she's got the kind of shade that makes me afraid. Big sister, big shadow. Thank you. Let's give Darren and Danielle a little toast. May they have a blessed marriage. And cheers, kids. My dad is a pretty conservative type person. He's a Texan, you know. He's real particular about a lot of things, and I love him dearly. But I just had to go help him. He fell and hurt his shoulder, and he wanted me to come help him take down his garden because he knew he wasn't going to be able to keep it up this year. And he's got an impressive garden. He really goes for it. Hence the poison ivy in it. But while I was there, he got his costume in the mail for the wedding tonight. He's a crusader, and it's like an $8 Amazon piece of plastic, basically, with a shield and a sword and a little mask. And he's a small guy. He's not a big guy, and so the shoulders hung about halfway down his arms. It looked really cute. So I appreciate that he's going for it. And then I didn't mean to, but I started to tell him how into it Darren really was, because I don't think he was aware, and I could see his wheels turning for a minute, like, oh no, I'm showing up in this Halloween costume. But I saw him hit the frugal part of my dad quickly got over that. He was like, yeah, we'll wear this 2 hours. Anyway, I hope they're having fun. Will and I, our booking agent has just left the business, and we found out about it recently. We still don't really know what's on the books through the rest of the year, so we're having to be a little conservative. But first, we did that thing when you find out you might not have a lot of money coming in the rest of the year, and you do extravagant things for no reason because you feel like you have to get it out of the way. So we went and got our toes and nails. Well, I got my nails done too, but we went and got our toes done yesterday. It's pretty extravagant for us. And then Will had to go he walked about a half a mile right after that to go meet up with his son for lunch, and found out he had a nail poking through his shoe, and on his freshly massaged feet. Anyway, it's just so typical. It's so typical of our life. Do less than Will, 'cause
Broken-hearted sailor was sad in his shoes, shivered out tomorrow, dressed in his blues, swearing at the water, cursing the rain. Did John know, still in his hand, his tears were as bitter as a salty brine. Oh, he learned his lesson, he really learned his lesson this time. Red-headed schoolgirl, she sits in the yard, wondering why arithmetic has got to be so hard. Teacher make her practice 5 and 5 is 10, over and over and over again. Now that little schoolgirl, yeah, she's a real Einstein. Oh, she learned a lesson, she really learned a lesson this time. Dirt poor farm without a penny to spare. He upstruck old Alan. He's a millionaire, but he spent all his money with a blink of an eye. And then 30 days later, that well ran dry. Now he's sitting on the corner. Can you spare a dime? Oh, he learned his lesson. He really learned his lesson this time. Television preacher, he lifted his right hand and he warned the congregation to repent. He says, send me all your money and I'll say you a prayer. They called him redheaded, just tried to disappear. Now he's sitting in the jailhouse. He's doing 909. Oh, he learned his lesson. He really learned his lesson this time. Oh, he learned his lesson. He really learned his lesson this time. Yeah, we all learn our lessons. We always learn our lessons sometime.
Do a little Merle Travis for you. Some people say a man is made out of mud. A poor man's made out of muscle and blood. Muscle and blood and skin and bone. A mind that's weak and a back that's strong. You load 16 tons. What do you get? Another day older and a deeper in debt. Say, Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. Was born one morning, it was drizzling rain. You're fighting in trouble with both my middle name. I was raised in the canebrake by the old mama lion. Ain't no high-toned woman make me walk that line. You load 16 tons. What do you get? Another day older and a deeper in debt. Say, Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. Woke up this morning, the sun didn't shine. Just picked up my shovel and I walked to the mine loaded 16 tons of number 9 coal. The straw boss said, well, bless my soul, you load 16 tons. What do you get? Another day older and a deeper in debt. Say, Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. Well, if you see me coming, you better step aside. They say a lot of men didn't, and a lot of men died. Yeah, with one fist of iron and the other steel. And if the right one don't get you, then the left one will. You load 16 tons. What do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. Say, Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store.
Will Sexton. All right. Time warp? This is a newer song. It's about time travel. And when I wrote it, I immediately thought of this joke that I thought would be really wonderful to tell before I played this song every time. But the last time you heard it, you didn't like it. Okay. So bad. It's never worked. I don't know. No, that is the joke. It's a maybe it's a bad joke. It's not working, and I don't know why, but I still really like it. I still can't stop doing it. Oh, anyway. But the next time you hear me do it, it's gonna work, right? All right. I am in a time warp. I'm making the same mistake. You're laying by my side again. Same picture, different take. I wish I could go forward, see into this future. Do we make it work this time, or am I gonna cry? I am in a time warp. Oh, I've been here before. The ending, it's unknown again. The first time round, it was a war. I wish I could go forward and see into this future. Do we make it work this time, or am I gonna cry? I wish I could go forward, see into this future. Do we make it work this time, or am I gonna cry? I am in a time warp. I'm committing the same crime. Will I be a fool again, packing and unpacking? I wish I could undo last night, but time warps, they don't work like that. I am in a time warp. I'm slipping back through time. Now you're laying by my side again, just sleeping like everything is fine. I wish I could go forward and see into this future. Do we make it work this time, or am I gonna cry with just another goodbye? Thank you. Louder or something, right? Well, the sheriff told the deputy, bring me Lazarus. The sheriff told the deputy, bring me Lazarus. Bring him dead or alive, good bud, bring him dead or alive. Well, the deputy told the sheriff, we don't know where to find it. The deputy told the sheriff, we don't know where to find it. We don't know where he is, good boss, don't know where he is. Well, they found a big Lazarus up between two mountains. They found a big Lazarus up between two mountains. That's where he is, big boss, that's where he is. Now Lazarus told the deputy, I've never been arrested. Yeah, Lazarus told the deputy, never been arrested. Not by no one man, no sir, not by no one man. Well, the deputy shot Lazarus with a mighty big number. The deputy shot Lazarus with a mighty big number. It was a 45, goddamn, it was a 45. They brought a big Lazarus to the commissary counter. They brought big Lazarus to the commissary counter. For to die, too bad, for to die. Lazarus gazed up to his sister, go and get my mama. Lazarus gazed up to his sister, go and get my mama before I die. Oh, please, before I die. Well, they brought a Lazarus mama to the commissary counter. They rushed Lazarus mama to the commissary counter. But it was too late, too bad, it was too late. Well, Lazarus' mama started wailing, she killed like a wild thing. And Lazarus' mama wailed, yeah, she killed like a wild thing. Was my only son, please Lord, was my only son. Now Lazarus' mama, she couldn't go to the funeral. No, Lazarus' mama, she couldn't go to the funeral. She didn't have no shoes, goddamn, she didn't have no shoes. Oh, Captain, your men are gonna leave you. Oh, Captain, your men are gonna leave you. Coming next payday, just you wait, coming next payday. Poor Lazarus. There's an artist from Memphis named Sid Selvage. He's passed some time gosh, probably maybe 2015 or so. It was one of my favorite singers of all time, and that was a song in his repertoire that now his son Steve Selvage does pretty regularly in his repertoire, and then I just stole it from him. Recently started doing. Actually, I hadn't seen Steve in a long time, and we started texting back and forth about something unrelated, and he had just played a show, and he played that song, and I used to play bass with him, and I would sing harmonies with him on it, and he said, Amy, I could just hear your harmonies, and the next night I did it at my show, and I was like, maybe I'm going to keep doing that song. Well, you make a lot of sense to me, and our hands fit so perfectly, but my heart can't hold its grip. My love just doesn't stick. You make a lot of sense to me. Oh, I wish every night to wake up in love. Sometimes it doesn't, sometimes it does, but this heart of mine is a wreck, and it scares me half to death. I wish every night to wake up in love. And when you reach to touch me, I hope I don't feel cold. And when we meet with our eyes, I want our gaze to hold. And when your arms are around me, I hope I feel embraced. It's sad when I think of the love I've missed. With this resist, I've missed love I see with my head. I know with your kiss that this, I've missed with this love. It's sad when I think of the love that I've missed. With this resist, I've missed with this love I see with my head. I know with your kiss that this resist, I've missed with this love. It's hard for me not to blame myself, and I don't want anyone else, but this heart of mine is a mess, and it works to protect what's left. It's not you, it's me, and I blame myself. And when you reach to touch me, I hope I don't feel cold. And when we meet with our eyes, I want our gaze to hold. And when your arms are around me, I hope I feel embraced. It's sad when I think of the love I missed. With this resist, I've missed love I see with my head. I know with your kiss that this, I've missed with this love. It's sad when I think of the love that I've missed. With this resist, I've missed with this love I see with my head. I know with your kiss that this, I've missed with this love. Thanks. Thank you. That's on a record called Painting Blue. That was the record that came out right right at the beginning of the pandemic. It never got its due. I think it's one of the better records I ever made. But there's a new one in the works, and it should have been mixed last week, but the engineer got COVID. So it's been postponed again till who knows when. I've got no sacred holy cow, no pretty ruby mouth to smile and charm me through. I've got no clever silver tongue to flatter people into doing what I want 'em to. Oh, I'm not much for pushing buttons, pulling puppet strings, a fussing, sides making silly rhymes. I'm really not so good at nothing, but this heart keeps me amused. In this great world of confusion, I'm a dreamer. Oh, hallelujah, I'm a dreamer. I've got no blue blood touch of class, no laminated pass to where the in crowd hangs. I've got no flaming rum dessert, no front seat reserved when old Blue Eyes sings. But if you break it down to loving, it's much more than just a promise. I ain't no gifted boys, but I got the one I wanted. And through any storm that blows, he still loves me and he knows I'm a dreamer. Oh, hallelujah, I'm a dreamer. So when there's pavement all around and no green meadow to be found, there'll still be dreamers. When every cotton field is gone, I hope your children will have grown up to be dreamers. With no boss to pay no mind, no turning wheels to grind, no blade of grass disturbed, not a sleeping baby stirred. Oh, there'll be no noise at all, just a silent voice that calls to all the dreamers. Oh, hallelujah, I'm a dreamer. And my heart keeps me amused. Thank God my heart keeps me amused. Hallelujah, I'm a dreamer. Thank you. All right. What we're going to do first, there was a funeral. So I got to be a part of a really fun record back last November. This artist named Johnny Dowd from Ithaca, New York. Do you know Johnny Dowd? Oh, I love him so much. He just turned 75, and he started making records when he was in his mid-40s, and he's put out at least 30 records. He's a very prolific guy, and he's got this beautifully wicked, dark sense of humor that I appreciate very much, and he's very funny. And the record that we made together, it's his record. He wrote all the songs. I just got to play bass and sing some duets and harmonies on it. And that record is called Is Heaven Real? How Would I Know? But we're going to play for you a Johnny Dowd song. But put your sense of humor hat firmly on, because this is can be a little rough for some folks. You never know. I went into town 'cause I was looking for a job. I couldn't find one, so I started looking for someone to rob. So I took out my ski mask and I put it over my face. I walked into the feed store and I robbed everyone in the place. First there was a funeral and then there was a trial. They hung me in the courtyard and let me hang up there a while. Let me hang up there a while. Then I bought a new shirt, so soft to the touch. I got a new pair of Beetle boots. Hey, they didn't cost me too much. Then I went to the movies. Of course, I couldn't find a date. But you don't really need one if you just go there to masturbate. First there was a funeral and then there was a trial. They hung me in the courtyard and let me hang up there a while. Let me hang up there a while. Now Will's gonna do his best Johnny Dowd guitar solo. Grew heavy and I drifted off to sleep. Then the usher came by and he said, "Get out of here, you creep." Well, that was his first mistake. It would be his last. 'Cause I pulled out my 38. I'm sorry I went out of time there for you. And I blew him away. If you disrespect Johnny Dowd, that is the price that you're gonna pay. At first there was a funeral and then there was a trial. They hung me in the courtyard and let me hang up there a while. Let me hang up there a while. Now, I wrote this part myself. I don't think he'll mind that I added it, though. And I was swinging, just a swinging. I was swinging, just a swinging. Thank you, Johnny Dowd. You know, I don't know how he's going to feel about these guitar solos, but I think they're pretty great. I'm liking it. Johnny Dowd, he came to Memphis to make this record, and during the pandemic, sorry I keep bringing it up, I don't know why but during that time, my neighbor and I, you know, our bubble, as you had, she and her mom and another neighbor watched The Bachelor religiously on Mondays, you know, that garbage television show. And they invited me to join them, and so I had started walking down there on Mondays, and we did a little potluck thing, and the ladies would watch The Bachelor. And really, Kate's she should have been a stand-up comedian, so really I go for the commentary because her mom's quite clever too, and they just have a ball making fun of the show, and it's fun. It's really funny. So when Johnny was in town to make the record, he was in Memphis for 10 days, and a Monday had happened, and he had mentioned something about dinner or would like to do this, and I said, well, on Mondays, I go and watch The Bachelor with the neighbors. And he was like, that is my favorite show. I was like, really? He's like, that show gives my week structure. Do you remember in season 8? I was like, no, I've seen like 8 episodes of this thing at all. But he loved it, and so he came down with us and watched it. And he was so much fun to have in the room because he does the same thing. He's just like a comedian in his own mind. So once he left Memphis, we started to put him on a little iPad and zoom him in so that we could keep him in the room. And he wants us to get him on the Senior Bachelor at some point. Oh, my God. He would be amazing on that show. I might have to get a petition going with all my audience members to try and get him on the next season because he's pretty fantastic. Oh, well, what's that little cricket? This is my friend Pablo's favorite song. And I wrote it in a parking lot in Austin, Texas. An Applebee's parking lot. I'm not really proud of that part. Of all of the places you could be in Austin. Well, I might be a cricket, but at night I can fly up to the parking lot, light in the sky. Yeah, we swing and we sway all through the night. Up at the dance in the parking lot light. Well, a car pulls up, a woman goes inside. The man waits in the car 'cause he's only her ride. Sometimes he smokes, sometimes he sleeps, but he always plays his radio and gives us a beat. I made a nice little home by the card reader, in a little patch of grass, just me and the world. It's got one shady tree and a safe yellow curb, and a cozy little bed way down in the dirt. Get down in the dirt, well, come on. Be a cricket, but at night I can fly up to the parking lot, light in the sky. Yeah, we swing and we sway all through the night. Up at the dance in the parking lot light. In the parking lot light. In the parking lot light. Very good. I was just thinking that this Pablo, who's I was talking about, lives in Austin. I only know one other Pablo personally, and he gave himself the name. He was just starting to work at this little dive bar in Memphis, and he thought it would be helpful if he had like kind of a cool, fun name to be the bartender guy, like a pet name. And so he gave himself the name Pablo, and he looks like a little Amish guy, really. It was kind of a funny little fit. And there was one other bartender that works there, and her name is Karen, and she's really old. She's been there a really, really long time. So, you know, he tells her, "This is my name for the bar," like, and she could never remember, so she always called him Pedro. So he was Pablo and or Pedro at any given moment, the bar. Anyway, it has the best jukebox in Memphis. And across the street from it, there is a gas station, a Shell gas station that we all called Club Shell, because it's the gas station that always has 1 million people hanging out at it for some reason, and they're doing all kinds of nefarious things. And it's terrifying. It's really. And yesterday, our friends texted us, the city shut this gas station down for being a city nuisance, which is kind of amazing, right? That place was a shit show. It was terrifying. But Alex's Tavern, best jukebox in Memphis. Find Pablo and Karen there. I've been listening to it rain for days, but now the storm's given up its fight. I've been high alone at home so long, I'll take the wind out on the town tonight and ride my bike around this cried out city in the streets steam. The lonely sound, it's like the end of a record or the start of a bad dream. Oh, now I'm getting a thrill from this jukebox and the candy-colored jukebox lights. If this mystery boy rides home with me, well, ring, ring goes the bell on my bike. Damn these rules we carved in stone, I wanna bust them into pieces on the dance floor. There shouldn't be rules in rock and roll, and who are we saving our broken hearts for? He's the last rock and roll boy to dance. Yeah, ring, ring goes the bell on my bike. And he's got a hand in my pocket. Well, ring, ring goes the bell on my bike. I see clearly he's a thief. Well, he can take what he likes, 'cause he's given me some feeling it's worth anything that he might be stealing. And damn these rules we carved in stone, I wanna bust them into pieces on the dance floor. There shouldn't be rules in rock and roll, and who are we saving our broken hearts for? Damn these wallflower faces of stone, dead and blue in the lights of their cellular phones. I don't care if they laugh when we walk out this door. Yeah, who are we saving our broken hearts for? these rules we carved in stone. I wanna bust them into pieces on the dance floor. There shouldn't be rules in rock and roll. And who are we saving our broken hearts for? Damn these wallflower faces of stone, dead and blue in the lights of their cellular phones. I don't care if they laugh when we walk out this door. Oh, who are we saving our broken hearts for? Thank you very much.
Oh, the night crosses through its sides, tricks all that he invites. Oh, when it calls us to the night. Oh, the night tumbles in around, above and underground. Oh, when it calls us to the night. Oh, the night I don't feel no pain. I don't feel no pain at all. Oh, the night need not to explain, need not to explain. Night owls call. Oh, the night throws its blurry doubts, takes its fair amount. Oh, when it calls us to the night. Oh, the night I don't feel no pain. I don't feel no pain at all. Oh, the night need not to explain, need not to explain. Night owls call. Oh, the night takes a swinging fist. It'll grab you by the wrist. Oh, when it calls us to the night. Oh, when it calls us to the night.
Well, Sexton. I think I do want a glass of wine. Joel, can I trouble you for a glass of wine? Something red, whatever. Yeah. Your freshest glass of red wine, please. Yeah, I don't want any of that old wine. Yeah. This song is dedicated to anyone who has ever fallen in love with someone that your family did not approve of, for whatever reason. Oh, it's coming already. That was so fast. I had to get a whole bottle. All right. Well, let's all drink together. It's less awkward. Cheers, everyone. I love a little Sunday afternoon wine, don't you? Daddy's girls disown them when they get out on their own and fall in love. Daddy's girls disown them when they get out on their own and fall in love. Daddy disapproved when I slipped into your groove and fell in love. I fell in love. White snow on the black top, skating on thin ice, me just wearing your jacket was rolling dice. I told my mama that I liked you, your soft skin, your dark eyes. Oh, trouble, she cried, girl, not while your daddy's still alive. Whoa, spring holding hands in the back seat of your brother's old car. Blue lights flashed up behind us. The future was still too disown them when they get out on their own and fall in love. Daddy disapproved when I slipped into your groove and fell in love. I fell in love. Summertime, I knew that you would kiss me. I knew that we would try, and love was gonna win someday. Love would prove her right. Whoa, 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 Thank you very much. Listen up and I will tell a story about an artist growing old. Some would try for fame and glory, others aren't so bold. And everyone and friends and family, they say, hey, get a job. Why do you only do that only? Why are you so odd? 'Cause we don't really like what you do, and we don't think that anybody will. It's just some problem that you have, and this problem's made you ill. Oh, listen up and I will tell a story about an artist growing old. Some would try for fame and glory, others aren't so bold. The artist walks alone, and someone says behind his back, he's got his gall to call himself that. Hell, he doesn't even know where he is at. The artist walks among the flowers, appreciating the sun. He does this all his waking hours. Now is he really so wrong? They sit in front of their TVs. They say, hey, this is fun. And they laugh at the artist, saying he doesn't know how to have fun. The artist walks among the flowers, appreciating the sun. He does this all his waking hours. Is he really so wrong? Well, the best things in life, they're truly free. The singing birds and laughing bees. You've got me wrong, says he. And the sun, it doesn't shine in your TV. So listen up and I will tell a story about an artist growing old. Some would try for fame and glory, and others just like to watch the world. Thank you. That is a Daniel Johnston song. Thank you. I love that song so much. Are you ready to kill somebody? All right. I know you've seen me play before. I haven't seen you in some time, but thank you for making the trip. I've seen you in Houston many, many times. He's a doctor. Has anyone else here seen me perform before? No? All of you new to this? Oh, yeah, well, I mean, yeah, Austin. So I can tell the story. You just have to suffer through it one more time. This is a song that I wrote, and I have to always say that I really did steal this song out of the mouth of a woman that was on the news. She was being carried away in handcuffs, and she was screaming at a crowd of onlookers and as they were putting her into the police car, screaming at them repeatedly in anguish, "Killing him didn't make the love go away." I mean, it was an entire year later that I wrote this song. It had not left me. He didn't come home to the light of the day. He wasn't with her, he would say. They fought through the morning and all through the day. She'd have to kill him to get him to stay. But killing him didn't make the love go away. No, killing him didn't make the love go away. Killing him didn't make the love go away. Killing him didn't make the love go away. And she gave him everything that she had. She'd change anything he said was bad. Love went on her heart like a marble stone. Flash of a knife, he was gone. Said he would give her the sun and the moon. Now all she has is this 8x8 room. No, killing him didn't make the love go away. Yeah, killing him didn't make the love go away. Killing him didn't make the love go away. Killing him didn't make the love go away. She thought of him every night and all of her days. Just missing her baby, she did away. She's blowing kisses through the concrete sky, hoping they'll reach him on heaven high. His love went on her heart like a marble star. Flash of a knife, he was gone. Said he would give her the sun and the moon. Now all she has is this 8x8 room. No, killing him didn't make the love go away. Yeah, killing him didn't make the love go away. Yeah, killing him didn't make the love go away. Killing him didn't make the love go away. Well, Sexton. When that was on my second record, that song, and my Aunt Donna, she had never called me directly in my entire life, and she called me out of the blue, and she said, "Oh, Amy, I heard your record, and I heard that song, Killing Him, and I had to call and tell you the story." My family in Louisiana has a commercial construction company, and she was saying, we had a fellow that worked for us for a long time named Wally, and Wally had never missed a day of work in his life, and his wife called one day and said, "Donna, Wally will not be at work today. He is having open heart surgery." And she said, "Oh my gosh, what hospital is he at?" And And she told her, and my Aunt Donna rushed over to the hospital, and he was having open heart surgery because she had stabbed him. And she said, and you know what, Amy? He did not press charges, and he told me that he would never do that again. Yeah, and as far as I know, they're still married. Yes. Never do it again. Aha. All right, everybody likes to know what's going on. I know that, so we have everybody comfortable with 4, maybe 5 more songs? Are we getting itchy? Everybody okay? All right, just making sure. Sometimes we just soft rock you to death, and I know it's still middle of the day. All right, let's pick it up. How about a little washing machine? 1, 2. She walks through the park in the dark. Her best friend was her own heartbeat. With every little step she'd take, she'd get 1 step closer to leaving. He's sitting in her kitchen at night. She listened to her washing machine, just wishing that she could leave, but there were so many loads to clean. And she could hear it in her head sometimes, like the chains she'd been saving in a jar. The chains on the front porch swing were creaking like steps in the dark. Yeah, one day soon, this is all gonna end. Yeah, one day soon, oh, maybe it'll all begin. She'd hear it from him all the time. He was the best she'd ever seen, and he'd be stomping up and down the hall, but she could still hear a washing machine. She could hear it in her head sometimes, like the chains she'd been saving in a jar. The chains on the front porch swing were creaking like steps in the dark. Yeah, one day soon, this is all gonna end. Yeah, one day soon, oh, maybe it'll all begin. She'd hear it from him all the time. He was the best she'd ever seen, and he'd be stomping up and down the hall, but she could still hear a washing machine. Or she could hear it in her head sometimes, like the chains she'd been saving in a jar. The chains on the front porch swing were creaking like steps in the dark. Yeah, one day soon, this is all gonna end. Yeah, one day soon, oh, maybe it'll all begin. Yeah, what a fine mess indeed. A little too much for me and my washing machine. Will Sexton. The guy that the really lovely man that helped me make my first 7 records, Ward Archer. He's retiring, and I'm out of a record deal. But one time, some records ago, Ward had asked if I could write a love song, and this was before I'd met Will and really had any sort of stable relationship that was worth calling, a love story. But he was really thinking that it was a missing hole in my catalog, that I hadn't written a love song. And so I understood, and I sat down in earnest to write a love song. And this is the resulting love song. Do it right now. Yeah, here's your damn love song, and don't it say it all. Oh, please, I'll never get down on my knees. You know I'm too proud, and you should know how I feel by now. We're crazy, it seems. We're so misunderstood. We're crazy to please. We treat each other like we're fools. Is it any good? Huh. Yeah, right now. I'll do it right now. Yeah, here's your damn love song, and don't it say it all. Oh, please, you never got down on your knees. You never said it to me. I just wanted to believe. We're crazy, it seems. Yeah, we're so misunderstood. We're crazy to please. We treat each other like we're fools. Is it any good? Oh, this love song that you wanted so bad. Well, here it is. Play it if you feel sad. This love song, you can turn it on, you can turn it up, you can turn it real loud when I'm I'll do it right now. Yeah, here's your damn love song, and don't it say it all. We're crazy, it seems. We're so misunderstood. We're crazy to please. We treat each other like we're fools. Is it any good? Ha. Thank you very much. It's almost over. Hang in there. Just a couple more songs. Now the world keeps spinning and it makes me feel like that little ball on the roulette wheel. Well, I know which one, 'cause I can guess where I'll finally come to rest. Till the men pay the winner, the stick horse kid will ride. Now all the pretty horses, they're coming round the track. My long odds beauty, she can't be held back. And I love to see her flying without no wings. I feel like the kid that grabbed the golden ring. Till the men pay the winner, the stick horse kid will ride. Now thinking about these words I say in the way I understand them, I'm letting go of the way that I planned it, and I'm making out like a one-armed bandit. Some days stretch out smooth as felt. You pick up your hand and you see what's dealt, and the sun, she keeps rising then sinking down. But I got the kind of cards that make this world go round. Till the men pay the winner, the stick horse kid will ride. Thinking about these words I say in the way that I understand them. I only have a GED. I'm letting go of the way that I planned it. Hey, I'm making out like a one-armed bandit. Some days stretch out smooth as felt, and you pick up your hand and you see what's dealt. Well, the sun she'll keep rising, then sinking down. And I've got the kind of cards that make this world go round. Till the men pay the winner, the stick horse kid will ride. And a big tip to the dealer, the stick horse kid's gonna ride. All right, no shit, this is it. That's exactly what this is, right? Pointless drinking. Where does it end? Where to begin? Who are your friends? Who are your foes? You never have to know, long as you go on. Pointless drinking till it sounds like they're all speaking poorly in Spanish. Who do you wish would just totally vanish? It's only you and it's all you can do. Oh, I'm not an actor, but I act like I am. I really am awful, but I act like I'm not. Pretending my days hold the value of gold. They only hold one thing, and it's all that I've got. It's pointless drinking. It's keeping my healthy dose of resentment. It's keeping me waking with that empty repentance. And it's keeping me broke, and I am broke as a joke. Pointless drinking. Well, it took all the days that I should have felt young. It took all the joy from the song. songs I have sung. It took me a while, and it's still taking me a while. But I'm not a hater, I love you also. I just look at myself and I don't really know. Can I dig myself out of the wreck of my past? Will I ever unharden and stop showing my ass? Will those eternal bartenders ever stop filling this half-empty glass? Pointless drinking, I hate the effects, even more hate the cause. I hate to admit that I'm so tragically flawed. Well, I would keep going, but let's pause for the cause. It's cheap, but it's written right into the song, folks. Drinking. Why do you do it? You always go through it. You drink to forget all those nights you blew it. You think everyone knows. You think somebody cares. Pointless drinking. It's keeping me drunk on my dreams of great heights, from the bottom to the top and then back down overnight. You know it ain't right. You know that ain't right. Pointless drinking. Oh, it's just the one thing I'm overachieving. It feels like I never will stop believing that I'll never win. Oh, I'll never win. Hey, maybe one day I will. Thank you very much for coming out of your houses this afternoon. Much appreciated. Will Sexton.